Hello everyone, I'm Thomas and I'm from the Desk Hippos. Today I want to show you a little bit about Civ 5. I really wanted to do a complete playthrough on this because it's a really good game, and I know Civ Beyond Earth has come out recently, but I don't think it's all it's meant to cut out to be, and personally, if you're thinking about buying it, I wouldn't recommend it, but that's my choice. Anyway, I wanted to show you this because this game is really, really easy to play once you know how to play it, but it can still be a heck of a laugh, especially when you're playing with friends. And yeah, I wanted to play with Gandhi because he's one of the main middle class civs. You get the really high ones up, like Pocatello of the Shoshone. Where is he? I think I've gone past him. Screw it. Well, basically he gets like tons of stuff at the start. It's insane. I wanted to use him. I'm going to play on quick because I really want to have about 15-minute episodes for this. I'm boring you already. Playing on print, all of this stuff. Only difference is I'm not having time on. I think time is a bit of a waste because you can go for whatever you want and you can still win because you can just have your time done. You don't have to really go for anything, and so I'll be playing on Prince difficulty, normal as usual. Let's just get straight into this. I'm going to let him talk.
Greetings, President Gandhi, great-souled leader of India. You are the ruler of one of the oldest countries in the world, with history stretching back almost 10,000 years. A spiritual country, India is the birthplace of three of the world's great religions, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism.
Okay.
It is a passionate
boring.
land of music.
Read it on the screen.
It is a land of
Pause
great
here.
wealth and grinding poverty.
Who actually
For
likes
centuries,
this?
India
I
was
know
divided
that
into
this guy gets
kingdoms
paid
who
for
fought
it, and
constantly
on the
with
first
each
time
other
you
and
play
against
it adds a
outside
bit of
invaders.
like mystery
In
and
the 12th
complete
century,
thing, but after your millionth game, it really takes a beating on you. So I'm starting here with my settler, and already I can see some really good stuff. I see stone here, which is going to help me with production. I can see cotton, which I can trade with other people, and that will help me with food, and gold. I've got copper here, which is useful for gold and production, copper here and here, but I'm really pondering on whether to move one tile, start on the hill, because that'll be the matter between getting a wonder or not, which I'll talk about later. I think probably I'm going to start by the river because that'll give me more bonuses. And Delhi's been founded, of course. Straight away, the first thing I want to do is not explore with this flipping unit. I do not want to do that, especially with barbarians on my case. I want to make a scout because that's probably the best thing to do. Okay, really, for research, I can open this up and you'll see. What the hell? What the hell? I'm meant to get from like pottery to future tech and stuff. It's really, really easy to just trundle along. If you're doing research, science victory rather, you're going to need to get along quite quickly. But as Gandhi, that's not what we're looking for. For Gandhi, the best thing to do is probably a domination or a diplomatic, and they're two quite easy ones. Domination's a little harder, but I like to say I'm quite accustomed with war. I'm used to playing people like Mongolia, Attila, stuff like that. Anyway, back to this. So, I love getting Stonehenge, but if you look in mathematics, which is down this path, you get Hanging Gardens, and that's 6 food. And that helps massively. You can build a city really easy with that. And you get the catapult, which is quite easy for taking stuff out. And you get the war elephant. So I think for this one, I'm going to be taking archery, which will take me there. If you're fond of Beyond Earth, but you haven't played Civ 5 yet, this is very much like the tech web, which is quite new to Civ. Moving along as Gandhi. Of course, this is my main defense unit. I don't want to be wasting that on petty barbarians. Scout can explore for me, and once I've got archery I can make an archer. I can stand 2 or 3 tiles, no, about 2 tiles off a barbarian encampment and just keep shooting them and then move on to them. It's really, really easy. Scout's done, and if I was to say Explorer of a Warrior, I'd move him properly with the blue tiles and say where to use. Oh, damn it. But with the Scout, because I just want him to explore everywhere and anywhere, I'm going to put him on Explore, which is basically the AI takes control, moves him anywhere you want. Now, this is where it gets confusing. Worker is used to basically make tiles better. For instance, on plains, he could probably make a farm that will give me more food. He could make plantation on cotton that will give me the resource. Stone here, which will help me with production and stuff like that. Forest, I could make a lumber mill and things like that. And but the monument will give me +2 culture, and culture, practically what that does is not only does it rebound from a tourism victory, it can expand your borders, and that's really what we're looking for with Gandhi, because the main thing to do is make about 4 or 5 cities, and that's it by the end of the game, where you've got others with 35 flipping cities at the end. Gandhi needs like about 5 cities with as much population as possible to take benefit of that happiness bonus, which I really should have gone through, but I've forgotten. I apologise. Basically what that does is doubles the amount of unhappiness you get from making cities, but halves it by the amount of population. I'm guessing that's referring to how big the population in India is, but I don't know. So I think I'm going to go monument, and that can make an impact as well to the policies, and I'll talk about that when we get there. And my scouts already found a ruin. Ruins can give you a bunch of different bonuses from, for instance, gold to even a settler. I should add that I'm playing with all the DLC, which is probably a wise thing to do. And yeah, so next thing I've got is the hills, the farms, land and everything. If we go into this, firstly I'm going to have to get animal husbandry to do anything else. It's the only thing I can do from now, so I think that's what... In fact, I might pan it out a bit. I want to get a pantheon, which I'll also talk about with faith. So I think I'm going to go pottery. And yeah, so moving on. What I also like is the cities look much different depending on what civ you are. If you're England or Spain or someone like that, it's really like European pretty much. It's like dark and in a way quite brooding and quite gothic. But if you're playing as an Asian country, for instance Mongolia or places like that, they're like these sort of houses you'd expect to find, and I think they look really cool with the blue and orange. Now we are open to a wonder, and what wonders are, only one of them can be made in the entire game. They're really useful, but some are more useful than others. Temple of Artemis, it's not that good. It's not one of the good ones. And I think I'm going to put it off for a bit and immediately make a settler. And you're like, but Thomas, that's a bit quick, isn't it, to be making a settler? As I was saying before, Gandhi is mainly about getting as much it's barbarian campment already, and it's actually really close. Never mind. We've got some nice horses here though, which is good. Yeah, as I was saying, you usually end up with the capital having about 20 or something stupid population, then all the other cities having about 10. Really, we want all of them to have exactly pretty much the same as the capital to get things going. Now, these are social policies which you can get from making culture, and the more culture you have, the more policies you can create. If you have more cities, obviously it will halve it, or not halve it, sorry, it will take a percentage off, like 10% here, and it will, because mainly cities can make more culture if you have more of them, which seems right, doesn't it? Now, a lot of people are drawn into liberty for its free worker, its free settler, or honour, because you get a lot of things to attacking barbarians. Early players like that, because barbarians get really annoying about halfway through the game, because you're just like, let me make this, and they've taken your city, and it's just horrible. Piety's terrible. Never go with piety. You won't need any of this until you've got a religion, and by the time that's happened, you're opened up to a whole new set of stuff. Tradition really is the best to go at the start. It's the best thing to start with. Adopting tradition will get free culture in the capital and unlocks the hanging gardens, which I was talking about earlier, which gives you a ton of food and is really helpful. So I'm going to get that. And choosing research again. I can either get Stonehenge, which will really help me towards a religion, really help me. Like in the next turn I will have a pantheon. I can get the wheel, which will give me the unique bonus of the India, which is the war elephant, which is really, really cool. A fast range unit, highly effective on flat ground. Only the Indians may build it. This unit has a higher combat and range strength than the chariot archer, which it replaces. Or I could build the Great Library, which everyone goes for because it's really helpful, because it gives you one free technology, which I could also in theory use to get calendar or the wheel. So I think I'm going to go with writing. Also, that will unlock embassies, so when we do find a new civ, we'll be able to find out exactly where he is. I'm really liking how this is going, actually. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. As soon as we found this, I will talk to you about it. Still making that settler. I'm hoping to settle on the coast. I'm always a bit frisky with settling on the coast. Although it opens up a lot of gold and trading resources, it isn't necessarily helpful when it comes to war, because if someone has a large navy, it's knocked out within a matter of seconds. And we found Carthage, the first place. Well, we haven't found it yet, because we still need to see it in our sight of vision. Even though it says it there, we have no idea where they are on the score table. I'm about halfway, as it should be in the game. There's nothing that's really can decide it at the moment. Most high-up ones are probably the OP ones we're going up against, but Carthage, quite simply, nothing really to do with them apart from they can go over mountains, which is quite cool. I think you should be able to settle cities on a mountain. Wouldn't that be awesome? It'll be making war for role-playing so much easier. And then we come to our first decision on the trees. We have aristocracy, 15% production when building wonders, and 1% plus 1 happiness for every 10 citizens in a city. The happiness thing isn't much of a bonus, but the production thing is. And oligarchy, which is garrisoned units cost no maintenance, and cities with a garrison gain 50% ranged combat strength. So when a city can also attack rangely to a unit to defend itself, with sort of like throwing rocks, and as it gets on it goes missiles and stuff like that. But at the moment that's not really useful, considering we don't actually need it. We're not in a war whatsoever. I mean, barbarians might be able to be a bit of a nuisance, but we can attack them anyway with our warrior. So I think I'm going to go aristocracy, which will also help when making a great library. As you can see, my voice is a bit croaky today, but it should pan out. Oh, we found Ramesses. Oh, wow. When did that happen?
رمسيس الإله إنني تجسيد حي لمصر أبو جميع الحضارات.
And he's got writing, which is annoying. He's probably already making the great library if he's got writing. So that's actually probably ruined my chances at my strategy and everything's crumbled down. And I hate you, Egypt. I will hate you forever. Not in real terms, just in Civ. And yeah, we're not going to be able to make the Great Library, because their bonus is they basically make wonders tons quicker than what we do, and they love them. So goodbye, no one likes you. And look, already they've got more technologies than us. God's sake. I don't even want to accept embassies with them. Just want to stay. Oh, damn it. Now they're gonna die. There they are. Already, warriors are... Oh, shut up. Fine. Warriors are stronger than brutes. I think that's probably to make yourself a little bit stronger. Go away! In the early game, sorry. Makes them a little bit stronger in the early game, but as they progress, they get worse and worse. Now I have writing, but I don't think I'm going to go for it. I think I'm going to just make my way to Stonehenge as fast as I can and get that. And that will help me with this cotton I can trade away for some equal things. Look, you're going to die. I'm going to use open terrain. That's practically where we are. I've just basically promoted a unit. When it gains enough XP in battle, it can choose a specific trait to help it. Because we're in flat land pretty much, I have used this and now I'll fight a little bit better. Bye! Goodbye! Don't mess with me. Settle the next turn. And I'm thinking on this forest tile here, because then we can get rid of that forest. It's near a desert, so we're opened up to some other stuff. It's near copper and it's near castle. But also there's gems down here. But there's a oh, it's hard. This is the first hard decision in the game, really. There's something there. Why can't I move there? Oh, this is worrying. Don't want to go anywhere near there. You know what? I think I might play it safe and move here. Now, I didn't want to move my warrior because it's on really, really low. I'm not going to make a... Yeah, I'm going to make a normal library. I didn't want to move my warrior, otherwise I normally would put it on top of my settler, and that would practically give it a bonus and it couldn't be taken by barbarians. Welcome there, stranger. This is the person we saw before. And they haven't got rising, which is awesome. And adopts. Now the only one we can take from here on is that oligarchy. So done. And next turn. Okay. As I thought. That's mucked everything up for eternity. And of course. Of flipping course, they've taken it. You've got your work cut out for you. Oh, okay. Minor victory. Plowing through them. Now, I don't want them to attack me again because then I'll have to run. Oh no, that was them. You killed Bill. Decisive victory. That practically means that they will die. That would be the deciding hit. That will kill them. But now they're in range of being killed. Look, if they die, I don't particularly care much. Just lost the settler. The scout is the least of my worries. Wow, he's actually killed 2 people. Okay, go take back what you can. I'm not sure if they turn into workers though. That's one thing I can't remember. I don't... You've ruined me. Okay. Oh, well done. I'm gonna make war elephants and take this puppy down, bar. Delhi can fire upon the enemy. This is what I was saying about the range. See, the red border says how much I can hit, and you're gonna die. Look, it's arrows now. Doesn't do much damage. Oligarchy would certainly help if that brute was on top of it, but never mind. For God's sake, go away! Oh, sorry, I didn't know it was my turn. Brilliant. It's almost dead. The boy is almost dead. Hello, everybody. Okay. Goodbye! Take it. Sure not to mess with us. Choose production, choose one again. Sorry mate, can't take you. Oh, this is where 2 cities would help. Stonehenge, done. Stalemate. Oh, there's another one there as well. How much would it take for an... Okay, I'm gonna risk it. Ah! Why is he on so low? Run away! No. If I do medic, now you're thinking you're insane. You're not healing your unit. If I do medic, then I can put them next to each other, and what that will do is theoretically heal them both together. It'll be like they're both healing each other, and then I won't have to use a unit promotion to heal them. He's found his buddies. Also, can you see how much my... Oh, flipping hell! Move up here. You know what? I think that is the perfect time to end this video. I will put this on and I will see you again next time.